up, YouTube? YouTube! Ed Bridges here of EBMods. I don't know if you can tell from that intro, but I'm super excited today to show you some dyno updates here. I know it's been 5 or 6 months, so hopefully the next update won't take 5 or 6 months. But I just want to show you some things about the dyno here. So if you don't mind, come on over here and we'll show you some things. So this is the throttle cable mounting block. So as you pull the throttle cable here, you can see the cables moving. I know it's probably hard to tell with the camera. So I'm going to hook up a bell crank here, or a servo horn, and it'll convert that motion over to pull the carb slide here. I plan to do that this weekend. Throttle brake level, so you can see the flywheel spinning and hit the brakes, it locks it in. We have our one-way bearing and our photocell here, our photocell loop. So this is what's going to actually measure the RPM of the dyno wheel. As you can see, I can spin it, I can stop the spur gear here, it's independent, but the one-way bearing in there, that allows you to actually rev up the flywheel and it won't pull the engine along, allow the engine to drop back down to idle. I'll show you a couple things down here. I made these little cams that are hooked up to the stepper motors down here because eventually this will be automated for at least the engine braking process. So these cams, as you pull the lever, you can see it moves. We have that on both sides for the brake and the throttle. Simple bicycle handbrake works perfect for this. This is a Techno Truggy fuel tank, so it's a 150cc fuel tank. I got this one, I think it was like 40 bucks, but it included all the hardware, fuel lines. So hopefully, on the Spur Gear is a 72-tooth Spur Gear. It's from McMaster car. So I had to drill and tap it and make this little aluminum collar here for it to lock it in. So you can see that. We got the low friction, high RPM bearings in the pillow blocks here. So it's super low friction. And hopefully the next update we'll have this thing ready to go, because all I have left to do is the bell crank and the starter box assembly on here. And it should be good to go. These are custom made. You know, I machined everything here. The engine mounts are universal. If you actually look at the bottom here also, I have T-nuts that I machined that lock in, allow it to slide. I just got to cut that one off. But yeah, it's getting there. Hopefully the next video doesn't take 5 or 6 months to get there, but I plan to work on it this weekend and get as far as I can, and I'll probably order the starter box from either A-Main Hobbies or Absolute Hobbies. That's where I ordered the fuel tank assembly from. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll have more info in about 2 weeks. Thank you.